wondering why.
Are you going to defend British honor?
Of course.
Is he going to defend British honor?
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle.
God help us all.
That's a bad wiggle.
You're Australian, I think.
When a girl's laying down and say wiggle, 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 she's right.
I want to welcome you all to the 13th annual Declaration of Independence celebration here at Ringwood Manor. Lucky number 13. This event was started 13 years ago by former historian Martin Deeks, and it was done as a way to celebrate the history and importance of this event. And we continue that today. So we're going to basically be recreating a typical reading of the Declaration of Independence as it would have happened 236 years ago when it was first signed and read to the public in the colonies. On July 4th, 1776, the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence. And from there, John Hancock on July 5th had copies of the Declaration printed and sent out to all of the different colonies. But the first public reading of the Declaration of Independence took place on July 8th, and that actually happened in Philadelphia. The following day, George Washington's troops were read the Declaration in New York City. So we're continuing in that tradition. Public readings of the Declaration of Independence and any public news at that time were very common. The reason they were done was because most people either were unable to read or had trouble reading. And in order to get the news out as quickly as possible, people would be gathered in large public spaces like town greens and squares or taverns and churches. And then an important citizen would read that news aloud to everyone. And that's exactly what we're going to do here today. We have this nice town square and green. We have lots of
the king. What more do you want from him? He is not my king. God is my king.
Long live King George so we can hang him ourselves.
What country do you speak of? Are we not British? Britain is our country.
Jersey! New Jersey!
We live in America. We are British subjects. What you speak is treason. It's not treason. Rebellion. Oh, treason, rebellion. I think it's all the same.
A criminal act!
The tyrant has turned his back on his people. He deserves not our support. We should rebel at once.
And so if you're going to do this woman stand and govern yourselves, so I think that's going to go just wonderfully.
We are perfectly capable of governing ourselves and our industries as we have right along, without supporting England with our taxes.
I like how he joins that line. I had you on the other side to make it retain the president.
They told me if they say anything, they're going to hand him on us.
Were you here when Maria was out there? One year.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
we were there. I was trying to get with us. So I thought we surrounded them and started moving in on them.
We're going to read it right now.
We're not supposed to talk and lie.
Here ye got the grog and golden slurs of the Tories, drinking from the tankard of a despotic tyrant.
Yay,
Pray, let these ears sip from the sweet chalice of freedom, liberty, and justice, and the rights of man that was laid before you by our Congress.
The horse ran up.
Wow. Just let Mama see the horse.
The wolf and the horse. They don't have more people. There'd be more intimidating.
Political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
All white Christian men who own land. Yes, they're equal.
Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, government such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. Those people who relinquish the right to representation in legislature. A right to assemble to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together legislative bodies at places unusual.
Look at that. Look at that.
25th Regiment.
I wonder if we're gonna have a barbecue now.
Good job, John.
I thought I'd be surprised by getting cake.
Well done. Well done, Patrick.
I figured we never had a cake like this.
No.